Why can a 60-year-old Filipino martial artist disarm multiple attackers with just a stick, while most trained fighters struggle against one opponent? The answer lies in Kali, a centuries-old combat system that might be the most practical martial art you've never considered. But here's what'll shock you. There's one training principle that makes Kali practitioners deadly with weapons, empty hands, and improvised objects using identical techniques. I'll reveal this game changer in minutes. Kali is traditional Filipino martial art focusing on weapon-based combat, but also encompasses hand-to-hand techniques, joint locks, and grappling. Sometimes called Arnis or Eskrima, Kali covers sticks, knives, swords, improvised weapons, and even firearms. When did you last see a martial art this comprehensive? The intrinsic need for self-preservation created these systems. Throughout ages, invaders and local conflicts imposed new combat dynamics in the Philippine Islands. This isn't theoretical. Filipinos developed battle skills from ever-changing dangerous circumstances. But here's Mystery Box 1. Why did Filipino warriors develop such sophisticated blade techniques when other cultures focused on empty-hand combat? The answer changes everything about practical self-defense. Here's where Kali becomes extraordinary. Most Kali systems apply single techniques for stick, knife, and empty hands. You're not learning separate techniques for different weapons. You're learning universal principles, adapting to whatever you're holding. Training normally begins with basic weapons. Movements learned work empty-handed or with improvised weapons. Whether you grab a pen, umbrella, or kitchen utensil, your training automatically applies. Progressive step-by-step training builds proper handling skills through forms, drills, and real-world strategies. Training focuses on simplified moves without flashy techniques. Only skills easily applied in real combat situations are taught. No wasted motion, no impractical techniques. Just battle-tested methods working under pressure. The term Kalis appeared in old Spanish documents across Ilocano, Tagalog, Cebuano, and other Philippine languages. This wasn't one tribe's method. It was sophisticated combat spread across an entire archipelago. This cultural understanding explains why techniques are universally applicable. Island peoples facing constant threats from raiders and colonizers refined every technique. Each move had to work, or warriors died. Rooted in centuries-old Filipino arts, modern instruction maintains traditional principles while incorporating contemporary biomechanics and training methodology. Principles include speed, accuracy, coordination, and timing. Measurable skills improving through systematic practice. How do you safely train with bladed weapons? Centuries of refinement created training methods, preparing warriors for combat while keeping students alive during learning. Modern schools employ progressive protocols, allowing real-world skill development through controlled sparring, protective equipment, and graduated intensity. Training improves cardiovascular health, coordination, balance, and agility. Mental benefits include spatial awareness, timing, and pressure decision-making that empty-hand arts cannot replicate. Training against blade threats creates zero margin for error, developing focus and precision, transforming all physical challenges. Here's our opening answer. Armed persons with training have clear advantages over unarmed persons with similar training. That's tactical reality. But Kali uniquely teaches both effective weapon use and weapon neutralization. Same principles making you dangerous with blades enable defending against blades. Advanced techniques remain practical and usable in fights. This isn't sport combat. It's a system for situations where failure has permanent consequences. Techniques scale from aggressive drunks to armed attackers to multiple opponents. Here's the secret. Kali's effectiveness comes from training identical neural pathways for weapons, empty hands, and improvised tools simultaneously. While other arts create separate skill sets, Kali creates unified responses automatically adapting to any threat. This isn't just efficient, it's how humans naturally learn tool use. Kali systematizes what brains want to do, then refines through combat testing. Ready to experience martial art transforming everyday objects into defensive tools, while developing timing, distance, and awareness, applying to any confrontation? Kali offers practical skills working regardless of size, strength, or athletic ability, combined with methodology, consistently producing competent practitioners. Find qualified instructors understanding traditional principles and modern applications. Look for schools emphasizing progressive development, safety protocols, and cultural respect, creating these effective techniques. The question isn't whether you need these skills, it's whether you're prepared to develop them properly.